Extreme Elements bot running emoji robot.
And David.
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there. Can't go too.
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Lou Dort out there with Favors, and it's Giddey in at shooting guard. Pokusevski. And in this early season, Brent, what is the feeling on a team that's trying to build chemistry?
You're coming out of training camp, and you kind of gotten to maybe D, E, and F of your alphabet of plays, and you want to get those execution points down, the teachable moments on offense down. Most coaches, though, Kevin, are focused on the foundation of the defense, the rules that we've set, the obligation that you have to your teammates, and to start on that end of the floor. And that's really what the first 20 games are about for most teams.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Down low, here's Roby, and he jams it with authority.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Davis, the pass to Lights Out. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Lights Out's got 6.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Roby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And good that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. That one's not going to go.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Comes up empty down low. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
LA's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. And that's now 9 points for Lights Out.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than...
Well, Greg, so with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Lights out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Kentavious. It's Caldwell Pope. And it's LeBron James. And it's Lamb in at the 4 slot. The pass to Roby. Pass to Baisley. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Lakers leading by 15. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
And most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
1:06 left in the first half. Thunder trailing by 18. To the middle. Poked away. Here's Roby. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And the first one drops. He makes one of two that time. Los Angeles leading by 17. James, the pass to Lights Out. For the three. The Thunder pull it in. Roby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Driving inside. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Mann. Goes up again. That shot off. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And he knocks it down. Good looking three there from Lights Out. Lights Out's got 18 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Pokusevski. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. It's good from long range. He's got 7.
More and more promise here as a jump shooter, as Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid 3-point shot.
And so it's Los Angeles feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different. Los Angeles with some changes. Lamb, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Bledsoe comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Lights Out subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Lou Dort, and it's Baisley in at the power forward.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
D.A., he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Lakers leading by 22. Here's Lights Out. He's got 21. No good with the triple. 1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Roby. That one misses. Great D that time from LeBron. Here's Lights Out. And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Los Angeles has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Lights Out. Dort grabs the miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Takes the 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Launches a 3. Thunder with the rebound. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. And so it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Our closer is our tempo. Intelligent tempo.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Next weekend, the Concha Del Mar hosts Dunk Fest. Work with the community to rock the rims and earn prizes. Meanwhile, the city celebrates the 2022 NBA playoffs with a new event. Represent your favorite NBA team and you'll earn double XP. That's it for me. Level 40 is calling your name, so get out there and enjoy zero gravity.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
VA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And the Lakers starting five. Russell Westbrook out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Covington in at the power forward. And the Lakers making a change here. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works. when you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are concerned, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
The first one falls. Adams checked in for Memphis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And I love how they've been the aggressors on the offensive end. So unafraid of contact, looking to score points in the lane and at the free throw line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
To the inside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's lights out. He buries it from 3. He's got 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Jackson can't get it to go. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting around 40% early on here. Here's lights out. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Terry. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Lights out. That's good.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Terry. Oh, the teardrop. Falls in.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
From deep. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
There have been more than a few...
Pass to Terry. Here's Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
On the court for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's lights out in at the point guard.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. No one covering. He's got 7.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
3-pointer. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Clark left side. Pass to Bain. Puts it up from 12. Clark outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Memphis the rebound. Terry. Rejected by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Here's lights out. And another three for the Lakers.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Pass to Clark. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And, of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix. He played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the association.
And the first one at the line is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Here's lights out. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Picks up his third foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Adams is checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Horton Tucker's checked in. He's off on the second. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. .29 seconds left in the half. Brooks outside.
His fourth foul already, and we're not even at halftime. He'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
First free throw is good. Melton, he's checked in for Terry. And that's good as he hits both shots. 23 seconds left in the first half. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 41% in this game. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
And he drops the first.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 16 seconds left in the second period. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. It's good. Brooks has got 10 points in the game. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
They've got Dylan Brooks. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Desmond Bain, and it's Terry in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Steven Silas. Tipped away. Now Brooks. He's got 10.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for the Lakers. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The city of New Orleans, really a sight to see and a wonderful place to visit. We're happy to be here tonight. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear.
Kevin, thank you. Now,
and David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Davis. This time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can, and just getting on the same page takes some time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.